Hey everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by ChinStrap called Dutch Angles. The rules are normal Sudoku rules, that's 1 to 9 in every column, row, and 3 by 3. Dutch whispers are adjacent digits on an orange line, must have a difference of at least 4. Numbered runes, all outside cells on a clue must contain a digit. That digit must also appear in the nth position looking into the grid in the row or column wherein is the digit in the first position. So if this was a 4, this was like an 8, the fourth digit would have to be an 8, I think. So what that is saying, all outside cells on a clue must contain a digit. That digit must also appear in the nth position looking into the grid in the row or column, where n is the digit in the first position. So yeah, that looks correct. You can see this would be broken. Oh yeah, actually, that has to be a 159, I think. So, if you didn't have 5 on the Dutch Whisper, then it would alternate, right? By alternate, I mean above 5 or below 5. So, like if this was high, this would be low, this would be high. But you can't have 2 highs next to one another. So this will be a 159. Now, I don't think 1... Rather, 1 cannot go here. Because if this is 5 or 9, this would be saying that the 5 or 9 goes in the first cell. So that is a 5 or 9. This will have to be that as well, wouldn't it? So that is 5, 9. So that'd be like that. Now these 4 triangles, they cannot have I don't think they can have a 5. Because if it was 1, 5, 9, this would have to go back to low. Let's say 1, yeah. Yeah, so these will be above 5, below 5, I think. That sounds accurate. The 6th cell, I think they need to be normal as well. 1, 5, 9. 1, 5, 9. I guess they don't have to be though. They could have 2 of them on there. Although I don't think it will, because it's sitting right next to that one. So I think those would be normal as well, but We'll see. If this is a 9, a 1 or a 5 would go there. If this is a 9, and this would be the same. I'm not sure on that. This one will have to have a 5 on it. Somewhere. Can these numbers be different? Or, I mean, can they be the same? I mean, I think they could. This one will have a 5. But this one will presumably have a 5 as well. Yeah. And then so will this one. Alright, okay. I wonder if this is the 159. And I think it could be. It's like if these two were 9, that would make these two, like, let's say 5. So 5 would be there. Oh no, it couldn't be. If these two were 9 and that was 1, the 1, no. This one was 9 though, and 5, and this one was 5. No. 9 and 1. The 1 was there. That was 5 and 9. No, guess that would not work. Oh wait, I don't think these matter if they overlap. This could be 9, this could be 5, this could be 5, and this could be 1. Could have 2 9s here, couldn't we? 9 in the corner. And that would still be... Oh no, no. That would not be okay. Then there would be 2 9s in the column. Alright, so either this or this. That would be a 1 and 9. And this would be, oh, there's 10. What is this? Oh, no, it is a 9 by 9. And this would be a 1 or 5 then. So this is going to be the same. I didn't actually put that in the 5th one though, did I? So this will be a 1 or 9. This will be a 1 or 5. But then I was speculating if this was a 9-5, and that was a 5, then that would either have to be the same, which means a 9 could not go in either spot, but it would have to, or this would be a 5, but there would already be a 5 there. So I don't think this can be a 1 or a 5. And same goes for this corner. Well, I guess it could be a 1. If it's a 1, it doesn't have to make the swap there. This could be like an 8 or whatever. And then the 5 could... But then where would the 5 go? It wouldn't go anywhere. So that can't be a 1 either. Or else... So it'd be 9, 1. 9 being the only one to have to worry about. As this was a 5, 9. 5 being the only one to worry about. This could be a 5. This could be a 9. And that would be okay. I would put the 1 there as well. So that would be... but then that would be another... That would be a 5 there. So that would be 2 5s in the column. So that would be broken. Yeah, so I don't think it can go there. I don't think it can go here. I think that's a 1 9 combo. So I think these are both 5. And I think that those are now 1 9. Like such. So this will be a 1 9. And this will be a 1 9 as well. And it's this. This doesn't get a hop, does it? No. But there needs to be 5 on here, I think, if I remember correctly. Yes. So that 5 will be in one of these 2 spots. And... So one of these is going to have a 1 9. if this is a 1 and this is a 9, no, because if this is a 1, that means that would be a 1. To have 1, 1. So that cannot be a 1. That cannot be a 1 with a 9. So this clue cannot be pointing to here. Or else this one would be messed up. So if that was a 9, that would be a 1. That would have to be a 1. But this could be a 5 though, couldn't it? No, it can't. Because that would also be broken. And it couldn't be a... It could be a 9, 9. No. Well, yeah. This could be a 1, 1. Then where would you put the 5? You could put the 5 right there. And you go 9, 5, 9, 1. That would be a 1. This would be a 9. That would be a 1. So that would be a 1. 1, 1. Oh, but one and what am I doing? 1 and 1 is not 4 apart from each other most of the time. So this cannot be a 1. Because in order to do so, it would have to be 1, 1. And that would just be broken. So this is a 9. And this is a 1. Which makes this a 1. And that's the 1 in the 9th position. So this must be a 1. Because it's not on a whisper, so it's okay to do so. And then I think the swap must be done out here then, because this will need a 5 on it. So the 5 is either here or here. This cannot be, if this is a 5, this could not be the 9. It couldn't be another 1, so that will not work. So I think this must be the 5. This must be the 9 then. And now we're on like a normal above 5, below 5. So this will be another high. Can't be a 6. Actually, no, it can't be a 6. Because then we need a 1 or a 2 on either side of it. And the 1 is already there. That's 7 or 8 only. This would be a 2, 3, or 4. And then this would go back up to, it could not go to 6. It could go to 7, 8, or 9 though. And then back down. here a 4, 3, 2, and back up. Here it could go to 6. 6, 7, 8, 9 then. I believe that's correct. Okay, so that puts a, I'm going to use that as Sudoku, but I don't think I can. What's a 5 in one of these? So the 5th digit was a 1. That's there. This will be a 9 then. So that we'll put a 9 there and a 1 there. So that will put a 1 here and a 9 there. And then, so does this make another swap? It would have to be 5, 1, 5, 9 or something. I guess it could. Is that likely though? It's not likely. Okay, a 5 cannot go here. A 5 cannot go here, because neither one of these can be a 1. So the 5 is not in those. The 5 is on here somewhere. If this was a 5, this would be the 1. If this was a 5, this would be the 1. If the 5 is here though, it wouldn't matter. I don't think. If the 5 was here, this would be the 1, that would be the 9. The 9 would go down here. This is normal. This one is for sure normal. This one can do weird stuff. If this was 5, and go back to 9, and then go back to 1, and put it 5 there, that'd be broke, so maybe it can't do weird stuff. What is the 5 one here though? Then that would be 5. This would be 1. So that would have to be 1, that would be broke. So this can't do weird stuff. Alright, so this then is a number under 5. It can be 4, 3, 2. It This is a number above 5. Can be 6, 7, 8. This is a number below 5. We haven't had a 1 yet, so this could still be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then above 5 again. 6, 7, 8, 9. And if this was 9 though, maybe 6, 7, or 8, that would not work. The 8 would work, but then the 7 would not. The 6 would work. Okay, so that is a 6 or 8. So this can't be not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could. It can't be 3. Oh, wait. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. None of those can go in the 3rd position, which would be here. They're all low. They can go in 2 or 4, though. 6 cannot go in 2, though. Six cannot go in 8 either. So 5 is one of these that will be needed for the swap. If this is 5, I guess it could go 1, 5, 1 too. No, that wouldn't work. It has to swap. So it can be 1, 5, 9. Only, or 1, 5, 9 only. Okay. What else? Did I take the wrong thing out of here? If this was 6, that could still be 8 or 9. I did take the wrong thing out of there. If this was 6, that could be 8 or 9. This cannot be 7, is the way it goes. This cannot be 3. And then we'll put these back as 1, 5, 9. This was a 9. That was a 1. Alright. I think that's correct now. So 5 was going in one of these as well. So it could be 5, 9, 1. 5. Either could go there. Either could go there. I guess that's a 159 though. Or wait, or is it? Would that be a 159? I don't think it would. Maybe. Because a 9 could go here. It'd be 951. Then these two would just be deleted. Yeah, so that's not like a triple. This is back down to a low. Two, three, four. That is a triple. The 2, 3, 4. So there'll be a 5 and a 6 over here with a 7, 8, or 9. Do I put some highs? Let me color my highs maybe. And lows. I'll count 5 as a high. I'm not going to do the outside because they don't count. What color? Ooh. I don't like that. We'll make them yellow. That's not much better. But we'll try it. So this will all be low. Like such. So I know those are high. We have 3 highs in the row, 2 lows, 3 highs in this row. There will be 2 more highs along here. Will they both be along here? Yes, they will. The 2 highs will be along here. These are going to be low then. Because there will be 2 lows and 2 highs along here. No matter which way this bounces. There will also be 2 lows and 2 highs along here. So there's 1 more high in here with 2 lows. Is the high over here gonna have to be the 6? Not necessarily, I don't think. The 5's gonna be over here, so I know these 2 are gonna be the same. And if they were both low, that would put 5 in the row. And you can only have 4 lows. So that makes that one low. It makes that one low. It makes that one high. I wasn't going to count those though. But it does make that one low. So that is not a 9. Whoops. The other kind of knot. This one though could be, but it does not have to be. This can still be. Well, it can be a 5. Well, why not? Because this can't be a 1. So this cannot be a 5. It can't be a 1 either, because it's sitting next to a low. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the 9. But it could be. 9, 5. Let's put 5 in the top though. 9, 5, 1. And then just a high number, a low number. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then 9, 5, 1. 9, 5, 1. And these are just both high at the moment. Wait, why couldn't that have been high? Oh, right, because I meant to ask why couldn't that have been 5, but I remember because it would have meant the 1 was here. Okay, so that did put 5 on the top row. Now 5 goes along here. I think I said this one could not have funny business going on. This would be 5. If this was 5, this would be 1. This would be 9. Two highs would be sitting next to each other. Yeah, so this one cannot have 5 going on. And neither can either of those. This is gonna be another one. So these have to be the same, and again it can't be both low, because that would be 5. And you can't have 5 lows in any row, column, or 3 by 3. So these will be, I could still have a 9 on it. So we'll go ahead and include that. So this will be high as well. These two will be low. And then I'll go ahead and pencil mark this one as low. It can be 1. So 6 is there. Nothing restricted. 7, 8, 9. Seven is a 7 is a 5 or 9 only, right? Yeah. So no 7. This will be a 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be a 2, 3, 4. This is a tricky puzzle. I find I have to go very slowly. I'm just waiting for me to mess up using one of these outside clues as a Sudoku or something. This is a real high, I think. Or like, for instance, seeing that 9 over there, it makes me think that this can't be 1. But that is totally wrong. This can be a 6, because there's already a 1 in the column above it. And a 6 would need to be next to a 1 and a 2. It can be 7, 8, 9 though. And then I need to discolor that. So 1, 2, 3. So if this was high, that would be high, that would be high. Oh, I think this is going to give me my answer, isn't it? Oh, well, no, maybe not. If this is high, it's high, high, and then that would be 5. That seems okay. If this was high, that would be 5, that would be high, that would be high, that would be high. Didn't I get... Wait, if this was high, then that's high. Oh, right, but that could be 5. I'm still counting 5 as high. So this is high, regardless. And this is high, regardless. Because they're either 5 or 9. It's just they're right next to each other. But then for the rest of the equation, it's still going to be like that, no matter which way you go. And that is 5. That is 5 highs. So these are all low. And it means those are low as well. These are just that is a 5-9 pair, but the ones could be either side. So maybe I'll go ahead and fill those in with other possibilities as well, so as to not confuse. So the 3 highs left will be 6, 7, or 8. 6, 7, 8. The 6 will have to be next to a 1 and a 2. It doesn't seem too hard to pull off though. Oh, the 4 the 4 cannot go on the line. It would be next to 8. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. This was a 4. Why is this the only spot for 9? This was a... If this was 7, 8... So 9 didn't go on this line, and this was 7, 8. Oh, the 4 would have to go there or there. I think that would be alright though. Four could go there, no problem, I think. Four could be pointing the 9 to there. Could be pointing the 5 to there. That would not be good. So the 4 would not go there. The 4 would go here. And it would be pointing an 8 or a 9 to there. But that would be okay, I guess. No, it would not. Oh, wait. Well, it would have to be the 9. So the 9 would be here. Because if it was pointing an 8 to there, it could not do that. Because this would already be an 8. So, a 9 could go up here then, I think. Unfortunate. Alright. Now where am I looking? Do I have 4 of some? Oh, I do. I have 4 lows here. Those are all high, for what it's worth. I only have 1 low here. 2 lows go in this box, and 1 goes right there. It's gonna be... There's a 1 along here too. Yeah, the 9 can't go there, can it? This is a 1, 5. So the 5... Or the 1 then doesn't go there. So the 1 does go here. Could go there though. Does it go on the line? Can that be a 4? Should be a 8, 9. That would be alright. These are legit. It's a low and a high. So there will be one low here somewhere. If this is a 6, the digit is going there. If it's an 8, it's going there. This cannot be a 6. But doesn't quite mean anything, I don't think. Not to me, anywho. This is a 2, 3, or 4. This cannot be 4. Because it's pointing to this cell, and a 7, 8, 9 cannot go there. It can't be a 3 either. Can it? So that must be a 2. Nice. This must be a 3 or 4. The 2 does go over here. The 2, it goes in the middle there. I can still be... Oh wait, we have to make our transition soon. But this could still go to 6 and back down to 1, 5, 9 like that. That would be okay. Oh, but the 9 cannot go here though. Is a fair point. So that is 6, 7, or 8 only. And if this is a 4, it must be an 8. And the second digit is a 7, 8, or 9, which means that cannot be a 6. But still, it could go 7, and then back down to 1, 5, 9. Or it goes up to 9, and then it's 5, 1, whatever. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing some combos? Am I sure of a 9 going up here? Or possibly going up here? I want to take it out of the cell. Or disprove it. Maybe. It's more what I want. This is gonna have 2 of something. It's brilliant, isn't it? These 2 no matter what they are gonna be different than those 2. So these 2 are low or high. and then these two are low or high. So these are one set, whether it be low or high, and then these are one set, whether it be low or high. Now that might be interesting later on. Means that these are the same, which is going to finish either set. And this can't be a 5. Okay, hold on. If this is low, oh wait, that would be 3. This would be a high. 6, 7, 8. And that would be a 5. That would be okay. If these are high, then that and that is low. And that would be a 1. This would be a 3 or 4 up here at the top. I guess that would be okay as well. Alright. Alright, we have one low here. We have 1, 2. 5. Can that be high? Yeah, I guess it could. Do I have all these done? Well, no. Short answer. 2, 3, or 4. So any one of these are... So nothing over... So this is not a 5. For 1. So it's 6, 7, or 8. There's no 5 past there. 5 is in either here, here, or here. If this is 4, that has to be 8. That would be 3. That would be 7. That would be 2. And then that would be... That would put a 2... That would be 6 or 7 with a 2. A 6, 7, 8, or 9 is a low. So 8 is not. The rest could be. This is 2, 3, or 4. So 6, 7, and 9. 6 right here. 6 right here is also cannot have a 1. So this is 2, 3, or 4. plus because this, and this, none of them could contain a 1. Um, six, 7, 9. 9 is in one of 2 spots. Or now I could go there, I guess. I do believe. Let's see, what do we got here? Can that can still be a 5, can't it? Don't see why not. 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be a 6, 7, 8, 9. Two more lows in this column. There's one more high. If this is 4, it'd have to be 8, 9. I guess that could be the 3, then the 7, then the 2, then the 6, then the 1 or 2. Okay. That would have to be the 1. That would be the 5. Okay. Oh. This can't be a 1. 4. If that was 4, that could be a 4. No problemo, I think. What else can we do with these 5s? One. 5, 9, 4, 1, 5, 9. If this is 4, this is 8, 9. And that would be 7. This would be 1, 5. That would be 4. This would be 8 or 9. But I had said that that was... Okay, what did I just say? If this was 4... If this was 4, I had said this would be 9, 8. That would be 7. That would be 4. This would be 8 or 9. It could not be 8 or 9. This is not 4. But does that help? Well, I mean, no, not really. Because this can still be... I can't really take these two out unless I know this can't be one either. So if I knew this was blue, but if this was 7 or 9, this could just be high. If I find out this is blue though, it will be helpful to say 2, 3 only. Then I would have a 1, 4 combo here. If this is 4, this is 8, 9. That would be definitely helpful. Getting 9 out of it somewhere in here would be helpful as well. If this was 4, that would be 8, 9. Nine goes in one of these corners. Two or 4. If I knew that was high, 8, that is, I don't know, I should say, if this is 4, that is 8. That could be whatever. Oh, this cannot be a 2. This cannot be a 6. Right. A 1. It can't be a 1, can it? This would be... No. Oh, wait. Yeah, a 1 in the 8th or 9th position. Right. That would be okay. I was thinking the wrong way around there. A 9. What can this be? About freaking anything? It cannot be 4, 5, or 6. 7 or 9. It cannot be 1. It cannot be 2. It can be 3 or 8, huh? So 9 can only go here. So that would make those two high. And it would make this one and the bottom one down there. This would be 1, 5, 9. That would be 3. That would be a 2, 4. That would be something. Those would be high. I think that's doable. If this was 8, that would be 9. 9 would go over here. Six, 7, 8, 6, 5, 9, 5, 8, 9. No. 6, 7, 8. Well, can this be a 7? It'd be a 2, 3. It'd be a 8. It'd be a 4. 5 would be there. 5 would be there. 5 would be there. And then 5 would be there. And 5 would be there. It would be there. That does seem alright. Only if this is 2. Oh, that's not gonna give me... It's not really gonna give me any lead to even speculate. Alrighty. Although it would be... a 5 here. Which I mean that's a 1. Which means that would be the 9. And this would be 6 or 7. That's really... It would tell me these are both blue, and then a 1 would go on it. With a 3 or a 4. Oh, come on. This was a 4, that's a low. It would be a 2 or a 3. This is pointing to 6 or 8. Neither one of them can be a 6. But did that help? I mean, that's nice and all, but did it help? I guess in the long run, sure. 2. Second position, yeah, okay. 6, 7, or 9 position is a 2 or 3. But if that is a 6, this is a 2 or 3, and then that could still be a 4. Wait a minute. If that is a 6, well, yeah, that would be a 2, 3, 4 combo. Yeah, that would be okay. Oh, maybe... No, I mean, if this is 7 or 9, it could be pointing to the same digits, right? Like this could be a 7, this could be a 3. And both of these could be a 2. Nothing would be wrong with that, I don't think. A little bit confused on that. I want 6 out of there, so I can make that a 2, 3, and then that would be a 3. That would be a 2. 4 would go down here, and then 4 would go up here and down here. And was 4 having... oh no, 4 can go there still, but if 9 went up here, then I think 4 would have to go on the left side. That is correct. This is 4. That is 9, 8. That would be 5, 1. It's not nearly as hard to make the Dutch whispers work than it is to make the Germans work. German whispers. Or, no, it just is a 4. That has to be an 8. That could be anything though. So could that. If this was 2, 3, 4, that would be 6. This would be 7, 8, 9. Seems okay. Honestly. That would also be a 2. Wait a minute, if it was a 6, if this is 6, it has to be a 2. Yeah, and then that can be 3, 4. totally fine. Uh, oh, what about? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. I feel so stupid. A 5 cannot go on any of those. Those are a 9. Sorry. Sorry for keeping y'all in anger for so many months now. Okay. Alright, now I'm back to my vegetable. Oh, that hurts my being. I remember saying that like 8 times so far this puzzle, that a 5 can't go on those. But don't mind me. So that's gonna do some stuff, isn't it? Alright. Wow. It's gonna give us some ones. We have a 2-3 combo there. That's gonna be a 4-1. A 6 is gonna have to go next to a 1, so that'd be a 7-8. Six could still go here. I think this can kind of be done, however. 8, even if 8 went here, and 7 went there. 7 is fine in between the 2, 3. The 2 would have to be down here to be by the 6, but I think that would be alright. There's a 2, 3, 4 combo in the column. No problem, that's the only digits left. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know. 2, 3. We have a 4 somewhere, don't we? Oh yeah, 4 will go over here. So it does not go there. It will go over here. If it does go here, then that does put 1 there. But I don't think I can rule anything out because of that. So this is gonna be that, it's gonna be that. One of these will be a 4, one of these will be a 2, 3. Okay. 1, 1, 5, 5. 5 goes over here. Can't forget about our good friend, the 5, can we? 9, send one of those. Don't come to a screeching halt again. These 2 are something which were opposite of those 2. these two and these two were a set. That'll be high or low. This will be the other set. That will be high or low. These will be part of the same. It'll finish it and then make this and that the other two. Could be either way around still. This will be with a 6, 7, or 8. No worries. 2 or 4, still 6, 7, 8, 9. Ones. I'll be down here, but what's that doing? I don't think anything. One. Yeah, I mean, it could go anywhere. Anywhere there, it looks like. Yep. Alrighty. Fine. What now then? 6, 8, 7, 8, 9. We need to do some more Sudoku. Maybe. Do we have many digits to work with? 2, 3, or 4 is 5. Maybe I try this now again. Because we had that was there. That would be okay. That would be 1, 5, 9. Would be okay. Alright, then what was the other one? Here, I suppose. Did I get that one? So I don't remember where I started the other time. This one's not giving me nearly as much though, is it? Anyway. Well, I didn't start here though, did I? Nah. Where did I start at? I want to get rid of that one maybe. Or is that where I started? Guess it's not. I don't know. It would be on a corner though, so it would still go there. Did I get one or the other on both? So here it's right there. But here I don't think I have enough to really work with. So yeah, I don't. Okay. So I don't know. This is not an 8 now. It's a 3. So it's a 9 here. That'll do. Now we have a 9 in the middle at least. And now we do have a 2, 4, and now we have a 3. And we get that 9. Now we'll have a 9 in one of these. And since we have a 9 in these top twos and these top and bottom, we'll have a 9 in the middle, which gives us a 9 there, 5 there. 9 and 5 are both high. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's low, therefore. It is a 3 or 4. Let's combo wombo for the column. And so this is 7, 8, because we see that this is in the second position. And which means this can't be a 5, so that's a 1. Now that's our 5, that's our 9. And that can be either. Let's go ahead and color these guys. That's going to be high as well. It's going to give us our 9 over here also. And it'll give us our 9, oh, not quite. It could. There's a 4 in one of these. So one of these will be an 8. Oh, well, no, that could be a 9, I suppose. So maybe not necessarily. Looks like a 4 is going right here by Sudoku. We'll keep our colors going for a bit at least. These two will be 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, he's gonna alternate now. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4. Oh, that can only be a 2. That is a 4. This can only be an 8 now. Now 8 will be in that middle, like I said prematurely. Sir, it can't be a 6, so that is an 8. This can be either still. Oh, this is a 7 out here, isn't it? 9. Is gonna have a 3, because it cannot have a 2. 3 is gonna be a 2, because it cannot have a 4. That makes that a 4. This makes this a 2. And a 1, a 2. Give us our last one in the middle. 3, a 4. Oh no. Let me see. I felt confused right around this part. Let me just double check too. I think I've made an error. 4, 4. We got a 7 here. There's something. Which made this a 7, because the second digit belongs to a 7. That feels right. But then we need this to be a 3. So let's do so. We make this a 4. This now needs to be an 8. 9. Oh no. Wait, 9 can still be a 4, can't it? Hey, that still works. Why did I take 4 out of there? I think that still works. 9. Oh, 9 can't be a 4 because it... Oh, yes it can. Oh my gosh, this is confusing. I was thinking because it's in the first digit. But that's totally wrong. This is a 2. I don't know if I've botched this or not at this point. But the 4, it has to be a 3 then. And we'll see if that's correct. So we'll have a 7, 8 there, 6 there, 2, 8, 6, 7 going up there. We made a combo for that 8. This will be a 1 over here. This will be an 8 there somewhere, 7. Do we have most of these done? 5 is going to be in this position then because it can no longer be in the middle there. So that's a 4. A 2 is going to have just a 7 or a 9. An 8 is going to have not an 8. This is going to be a 4 or 5 combo there. An 8, 7. We got a 5. This will be not a 5. I don't know if that's done yet. I'm leaving it. This will be a 2. We'll have a 2 right here from Sudoku. We'll have a 9 in one of these. Three goes up here. It's the only spot left for it. That'll be a 3 and one of these 2. And then a 7 will be up here with a 6. I feel like 4s belong somewhere. 4 goes here. This will be an 8. An 8 will be in one of these with a 7. And then this will have a... Or this will have to be the 3, won't it? It has 1, 2, yeah. So that goes like that. This is now the 6. So that puts that up here. 6 is over here. 5 is 5 over here. Yeah, it is. So 5 does go there. And 6 does go there. That is not quite. Oh, this is 8 because of the 4. Now we have 7, 9 there. Either of those would work. We have 7, 6 here then. We have 4, 5 here. 7, 6 here. We have our 9 here now. 7 here. The 8th spot has a 7. This is a 9. This is a 6 from Sudoku. This is a 7. This will give us that. This will be a... What is that? I'm blanking. An 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that, I think, hopefully I got this correct. Oh my gosh, this 5 right here. That eluded me for so long, and I even remember saying, later on this will be important, that a 5 can go on here and be in this row. Remember, I said that like 3 or 4 times, I think. But then I didn't see it for so long there. But anyhow, we got there. Finally, 2 hours almost. But hey, that's how it is. Oh, I didn't finish this here. Now I'm looking at a 3. Make sure all these are done. 2 is a 7. Alright. And that should be it. Try it yourself in the link below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy it. And have a great day. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.